Hi, so today I'm going to show you how to fit a kick in a Gizmo. A lot of people have asked me if it's possible, and it certainly is. So we're going to go right ahead and show you how to do it. So that's what a little kick looks like. It's a tiny little thing that fits underneath your battery in the base of the Gizmo. You can see here there's a tiny adjuster, and that's how you adjust the voltage. And the other thing to point out is this little brass spring-loaded pin here, but more about that later. First of all, we'll strip the Gizmo down. We take the tank out first, and I'm going to pop a voltmeter in here just to show you the voltage that we're getting without the kick in place. And I don't know whether you can see there, we're getting about 4.05 volts. So I'll whip that back out, button out, battery out, base off the Gizmo. I'm an expert at this. Firing pin out, base off, and there you can see the inside of the Gizmo bare. Now, as I pointed out, you've got a little brass spring-loaded pin right here, and this brass spring-loaded pin needs to contact the bare case of the Gizmo. It needs to do that to give you electrical continuity. It won't work without it. To do that, we need to scratch away some of the anodizing on the inside of the Gizmo. This is because anodizing actually insulates. It doesn't conduct electricity. So we're going to install the kick roughly in that position there, so you can see a pin going towards the channel in the middle of your Gizmo there. And that's the area where we're going to scratch away some of the anodize. And you can see just about there a little area that I've scratched away already to show you the bare aluminium. You can use a multimeter between there and the brass connector just to make sure you have got continuity, and also bear in mind that if your Gizmo is silver, clear, it's still anodized, so you've still got to scratch it away until you get down to the bare aluminium. Not a problem because it's on the inside, it's of no consequence at all really, it doesn't matter. So to fit the kick, simply put it into position once you've scratched away the anodize, so that that brass pin is roughly, it's going to line up with the anodize that you've scratched away. It's obviously sticking out there, so I've got to ease it back with a small screwdriver and press the kick down into place. Okay, it's as simple as that. Now we can pop the lid, put the firing pin in first, pop the lid back on. Two screws, now because we've got a kick in there, we can no longer use the 18500 battery. We in fact use an 18350 button top. The 18350 is considerably shorter, but it's still, if you use the normal IMR button top, it's still a tiny little bit too long. So when we supply the kit, we're going to supply a kit of the kick, battery, and we're also going to supply a different magnet. It's a slightly thinner magnet. It's a 1mm magnet instead of a 2mm magnet, an insulator, and that sort of puts everything into the correct position, correct height. So pop that battery in there, push it down. If the kick's slightly up, it doesn't matter, it'll just push down to the contact strip on the bottom. Fit your button, and that should, yeah, works about right. Now if I put my voltmeter back in place, remember we were on 4.04, 4.05 before, and put that back in there. And as you can see, 4.57. So the voltage has gone up. It obviously depends on where you've got your little trim pot set to, but the voltage has gone up. It's higher, in fact, than the battery voltage. What will happen now is that the voltage will vary depending on the resistance of your coil in your tank, but it will maintain the same power. So if I put my tank back in there now, this is an Inican Gladius. Fantastic little tank, but more about that later. Fantastic little tank as long as you change the coil. There you go. And I can definitely feel a stronger flavour, slightly more kick to that, on the slightly higher voltage. So there you have it. If you check out the website, we'll be shortly introducing a Gizmo kick kit that you can purchase. Thanks for watching.